while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires.
So for today's tutorial, I'm going to be starting off by mapping out the look with a white pencil. The reason I use a white pencil is so that if you make any mistakes or you don't like what you've just created, you can just rub it off. So here I'm just mapping out around my eye shape, and you'd want to start off with your makeup like fully done. Now there's no need for highlight or anything, I learned that when I covered it up. So yeah, just start off with a full face and just then continue to do what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of drawing upwards as if I'm doing like a really arched brow, then I'm kind of coming down in a kind of, I want to say like a hexagon shape, but it's not really, like, do you know what I mean? So I'm just mapping that out, and if you see me like looking down throughout this video, it's because I'm looking at the picture I had as my inspiration. So yeah, it's always good to have a guide. So then I'm going in with my red face paint. Now I found this to be not really pigmented, so I'd just go in with like the Snazaroo ones instead of these ones. I got these in the Halloween shop and they like only barely done the job. So yeah, I'm just packing on the red with a foundation brush, and I'm going to be putting this on my forehead, around my temples, and then like a small bit down onto my cheeks to create that masquerade mask effect, because we're not going to be doing our whole face today, because I feel like just a little detail in the centre of your face is just way better than just having a full face of like red and black. So yeah, by the way, this is not the best video ever. I'm not a professional in special effects makeup or any face paint or anything. I'm just basically doing it for the fun, and I just thought this would be a nice look to show you if you wanted to recreate something simple for Halloween. If you have a party to go to or something you don't want to put in a lot of effort into your makeup, then I'd just advise doing this. As you can see, I'm not the best, and I managed, well, I'm not sure if I managed to pull it off, but anyway, I done my best. So you can tell I'm Spiderman anyway, can't you? I really hope so. But yeah, I'm just doing that there now, and this step is taking forever because I'm trying to build up the colour as much as possible. Now I wouldn't spend half the time of it if I had a pigmented face paint, so I'll know that for next year's tutorials not to buy them from there. But yeah, not dissing the Halloween shop or anything, like done the job I suppose. So now that that's done, I'll be going in with the black face paint, and it was the same story with this. It just really wasn't pigmented and they were really oily and stuff, but you know, I just made do with what I had. So here I'm just carving out the shape I created with the white pencil at the start, and I'm just really defining it and creating our mask kind of shape. So I'm going in with like a kind of an angled shader brush. I don't know, it's just some sort of eyeshadow brush I found in my kit. Like, you could use nearly anything for this, just a thin brush. And if you don't have black face paint or anything, just use your eyeliner, you know, it'll do the same job, do you know what I mean? You don't have to buy like loads of things for this look. Like, even if you had red eyeshadow, not that everybody would like randomly have red eyeshadow in their makeup kit, but anyway. So now that I have the two eye sockets carved out, I'm just creating, like, drawing a line up the centre of my nose, and then I'm drawing these lines, kind of curved lines. Now I started off really bad because I was using the wrong shape brush, so in the minute I go in with like a thinner eyeliner brush, and it just helped define the line more and just make it way more precise and more pigmented. So yeah, I'd advise sticking to a liner brush. So here is when I switch out the brush, and this just done a way better job of creating that spidery effect. So you'd want to draw the lines from the top up to your forehead at the top, and then towards the bottom just draw them downwards, and this will just create a nice spider effect for you. I'm just elongating those lines a bit more just to create the spiderweb effect, and it just made it look way better, you know, because sometimes it's not good to stay inside the lines. So yeah, I'm so typical like. But yeah, here I'm just creating crosses along the center of the like bridge of my nose, and now I'm starting to do the spider web, so I'm just rounding them off, and I'm just kind of like swoop little lines with the liner brush to connect it all together. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. Just a really basic spider web, and then connect the line you just drew to the next column, and just keep doing that, and yeah, you'll get the look that you achieve. I'm just going to speed this up for you a bit, just so you can kind of just see what I'm doing, but I don't want to cut this out either, because I feel like the most I show you, the most you learn from it. And towards the bottom, I'm just putting them upside down, and I feel like they look better towards the bottom of my face than they do the top. Because I just get more practice. I really should have practiced this look before I do it. Like, this was my first time doing any sort of face paint like this in over a year, so yeah. Now I'm just doing some red lips, so going in with a red lip liner and a red lipstick. Now the lipstick that I ended up using was a lighter red than the face paint, so they kind of clashed. So if I were you, I'd go with a deeper, more bloody red, or just a nude, just a basic nude. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this look. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.